Hey everyone, David Hill here. So listen, we've done a couple videos recently looking at types of questions that we get or types of people reaching out to us. We have property owners that own land that reach out to us looking for help or advice on what to do with the land. We have brokers who get things listed and reach out to us thinking that we might be interested in buying the project. And today I wanted to talk about the person that reaches out to us, and we get this quite often, the person who reaches out with us and reaches out to us and says something along the lines of, hey, I've got this great project that I know of. It's a piece of land and it's ready to go. It's got tons of potential. I'm just looking for money, basically. I just need someone to bring the cash to the deal. We can JV the project and we can make a ton of money off of it. So I wanted to address that. And first of all, let me say that I'm all for, JV projects are awesome. We've done them before. We do them all the time. They can be a great formula for success. But I also want to underline the fact that VestRight isn't about putting together deals and bringing cash to the table and JVing deals with people who have a lead on land. It just really isn't what we're about. And sure, our development company gets into projects like that, but in a very kind of limited area. We work in Oregon, Washington, and Idaho. That's our kind of our principal place, our principal markets that we work in. And so with VestRight, because we reach out to folks across the U.S. with our program, we get a lot of folks from across different places in the U.S. reaching out to us with these leads or these requests to, fund their projects for them and partner up with them. And really, VestRight, again, it's just not about that. We aren't about buying projects. We aren't about getting involved in deals. We're not about investing in projects. VestRight is really all about one thing and one thing only. That is teaching people how to get involved in the land development space, how to be able to identify property that has residential development potential, how to put the deals together, how to structure the deals, how to make sure the agreement has some essential components in it that are important to being able to work in the development space. All the things you need to know in order to put deals together, but with one big exception from your average land developer, and that is we teach them to not buy the property, to not take out multi-million-dollar loans to construct the subdivision. We teach our participants how to get involved in this space, but exit out prior to taking on the big risks. Now, do they make multi-million-dollar returns like your average land developer? No, our participants aren't going to be making $2, $3, $4 million returns or more. Developers make those kinds of returns all the time, but they make those returns on the back of a giant risk. They always are taking big risks, and they make the big rewards. Our participants, we focus more on lower risk, but making and lower returns, but those returns are still at a level which for most people would be a life-changing thing. If you make a return on a deal where you took very little to no risk and you made $100,000 or $200,000 or $500,000 or $700,000 on that deal, I think for most of you out there, for many of you, that would be a life-changing deal. That would be a life-changing experience. And that's exactly what we teach. And so I wanted to make this video to address a couple things. One is people coming to VestRight and saying, hey, you're a developer, bring some money, I've got a deal, let's partner together. I want to let you know that partnerships are not bad, JVs are great ideas, it's just not us. It's not what we do, it's not what VestRight is, it's not our mission. Our mission is to help folks build land development businesses, but not get into the whole buying property and taking on those big risks. So just to kind of clarify that. And then also, for those guys that have these projects, I don't want to discourage you, but I want to give you more of kind of a realistic view that really your first place to start is going to be locally. It's going to be looking out to your local developers. And if your project really does have that potential, then you're going to find someone locally that is interested in it. And when I say local, it doesn't have to be a local developer. It can be a national as well. It can be a D.R. Horton or a Lennar Homes, but they are active locally in the market in which your project is located. So I just wanted to make this video to underline two things. One, JV and partnerships are great. They're a great method. And if you don't have the money, you need to go out and find it some way. So you're doing the right thing by reaching out, networking. It's a huge importance to putting these deals together if you want to become the developer. But the second thing I wanted to do in underlining in this video is that is not what VestRight is. VestRight is not about helping people develop land. It is not about putting up money and investing in people in their projects. It is not about teaching people how to go out and find land to buy and to develop. What we're about is teaching people how to make great paydays, but without JVing, without the partnerships, without buying property, without getting involved in the land development side of things, without having to hire a contractor and bring out the heavy machinery. VestRight is about training guys how to make great money in the land development space without taking on those big risks. So again, if you're interested in what we do, you can check us out. We've got a presentation video. It is at vestright.com/action. You can check out that video. If it's something that you're interested in, at the end of that video will be a link where you can book a call with us. We'll hop on the phone with you and we'll see if it's a good fit. And if you are someone out there who has a great lead and you just don't have the money to take it down and you're looking for a partner or a joint venture type of situation, keep it up. Yeah, keep looking. But I would suggest that you probably already have, but start local. That's usually where you'll most often find the most success when you're looking for someone to partner up. All right, guys, I'll end it here and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.